Right, we're back live here. Got Minnesota Timberwolves versus OKC. It is 48-47. Jalen Williams has 9 points, I believe. Conley on the wing. Conley to shoot. Conley misses. Shot with the rebound. Williams brings the ball down the court. Williams on the elbow. Pulls up. Doesn't get it to go. McDaniels with the rebound. Edwards bringing the ball up the court. Edwards. Sauce and toss on Dort. Pick and roll with Rudy. Tries to kick to the corner, but gets picked off by Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Shea bringing the ball down the court, drives on the free throw line on the elbow, kicks into Chet on the block. Chet gets a right-handed Florida to go. OKC is home tonight, and they're in the whiteout. The crowd's all white, and Minnesota's in their gray with lime green. Kylie with a floater gets it to go. 50-49. Timberwolves take the lead again. 9 left to go in the third. Chat on the wing, driving, gets to his right hand, falls down, gets fouled from McDaniels. You guys have been hopefully liking my streams lately. Hopefully, I've been doing a good job. Chet Holmgren is just driving there and falls down. I don't even know how he got fouled there. I don't even believe McDaniels hit him, but he's at the free throw line shooting two right now. He gets the first one to go, knotted up at 50 all. Through the second, he has 5 points, 3 rebounds. Through the second pair, or second one. Gets it to go, and OKC retakes the lead. 51-50. Conley bringing the ball down the court. Conley crosses. McDaniels in the corner, pulls up on the elbow. McDaniel gets it to go. 52-51. That's back and forth. 8:56 left to go, and they put the wrong score for on the scoreboard. It says 53-50, but McDaniel just hit that. So it should be 52-51 as the scorekeeper is not doing a good job right now. Shea steps back, gets it to go, and one. McDaniel just picks up another foul, so he just picked up his back-to-back fouls in the last two drives. Gotta be careful as he's guarding Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Likes to get to the free throw line as he's been there a lot tonight. I did not really see a foul there. Shea is going back to the free throw line to shoot one. As he did get that to fall, it is 53-52. He has 11 points. Tonight he's been averaging 29 in the playoffs on 48% shooting, but tonight he's shooting a whole 2 for 13. And he gets the free throw to go as the OKC Thunder go up by 2. McDaniels has 7 points, but he also has that four fouls. Randall to Conley on the wing. Conley driving, tries to go up, loses it, gets fouled by SGA. Got a great game brewing of game one so far. Conley is shooting two at the free throw line. Gets the first to go. Now that they're down by 1. Going the free throw line to shoot a second. And he gets it to go 54 all. Mike Conley has 4 points and 1 for 5 shooting, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. Dort to Hardenstein for a floater. Gets it to go 56 54. 8-10 left to go in the third. Edwards bringing the ball down the court. Hardenstein has 12 points and 6 straight shooting with 5 rebounds. Rando back to Edwards. Edwards going to shake and bake. Pulls up at the top of the key. Gets a 3-pointer to go. Boom, boom for Anthony Edwards. Minnesota retakes the lead 57-56 as we get a back and forth game here in the third quarter. Ant now has 16 points and 4 for 9 shooting. He has also 3 threes. Shea, top of the key, 3-pointer off the mark. Ant with the rebound. Ant weaves on the free throw line. Euros kicks Kylie in the corner. Back-to-back threes for the Timberwolves. They're heating up from three. The Thunder call a timeout. It is 60-56, 7:22 left to go. Please ask questions in the chat so then I have something to talk about. Thank you guys for all tuning in here to Isaiah C. Olson's commentating. Hopefully, you guys stick with me tonight as I did tune in late as I was working tonight. So, tune in at halftime and tomorrow. I'm probably going to have to tune in at halftime as I do have church. So, hopefully, you'll be able to stick with me here and have a great night. I want to grab a drink of water here and be right back. All right, we're back. Ready to go here. Nothing better than game one. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're at commercial break right now. Commercial break as the Thunder called an early timeout as the Timberwolves made back-to-back threes. Got a great game brewing. Hopefully, you guys stick in tonight as we're gonna have a great game tonight between the OKC and the Minnesota Timberwolves as OKC has home court and they're looking to take game one here in the Western Conference Finals. All right, here we go. As the Thunder call an early timeout, and there's been 6 lead changes already in the third quarter. It's been eight lead changes all game and 5 ties. Williams on the wing. Walker guarding him. Pulls up and gets it to go. 60 to 58, 7 left to go in the third. Nothing better than some Western Conference Finals. Jalen Williams has 11 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. Anthony Edwards on the Connolly on the wing, top the key, kicks to Randall. Randall getting out of the post. Joe's on him. Connolly in the corner. In and out. Gobert gets the rebound. Goes right to Randall. Connolly getting in the corner. Connolly doesn't get it to go. And the OKC is in a break. Shea to bring the ball out on the court. And we got a moving screen on Lou Dort. Dante DiVincenzo comes in the game for Mike Conley as we have 60 to 58 Minnesota Timberwolves lead as they are the 6th seed playing OKC, who is the #1 seed. We got 6 minutes and 22 seconds remaining. Dante DiVincenzo comes in the game with 3 points, 1 for 6 on 3-point shooting tonight. Walker to DiVincenzo, pick and roll. Rudy gets fouled. He's going to the free throw line to shoot 2. Try to push the lead up a little more. Whoops. Not mean to put that up there. Kind of new to this thing, so I'm just trying to get used to it. Here, what I'm gonna try doing here is sharing my screen. I have to figure that out for another day. All right, Rudy Gobert misses the second or misses both free throws. It stays 60 to 58, 6 left to go in the third. Dort and Hartenstein foul trouble. They both have 4. Joe gets in the paint, kicks out to Williams on the logo. Williams on the key, driving in, gets to his right hand, floater over Rudy, gets it to go 60-0, and we're back and knotted. This third quarter has been absolutely exciting to watch as it's been back and forth between Minnesota and OKC the whole quarter, and now we're knotted up at 60 apiece. DiVincenzo for a deep 3 off the mark. I did not know that Fred VanVleet played for OKC, but he's in the game. DiVincenzo, I mean not DiVincenzo, Shea on the elbow pulls up and takes the lead for OKC. Minnesota Timberwolves call a timeout, 62 to 60. We have the Western Conference Finals here, and it's game 1. There's not much more that you want to see than game 1, and it has been a brawl and a dogfight in this close match. Thank you, everyone that's tuned in and that's been on here all night. We got a commercial break now, and you know, there's nothing better than game 1, and it's close. That's for sure. I don't got much to say during these commercials as I did not have anything written down tonight. I want to go to try to figure this out. I'll be we're back. I can't figure this out right now. Some having some issues. Oh, there we go. See what that does. Oh, all right, bet. All right, so I just got the box score pulled up here. I don't know what that's going to do on YouTube. You guys can see anything on YouTube? I don't know if you guys can see anything on there. Oh yeah, you guys can. All right, we got the box scores pulled up. That's what it's looking like. But we got Julius Randle pulls up on the block, doesn't get it to go. Joe with a rebound, and we're gonna go with the game cast right now because why not? Say to drive, doesn't get the left hand to go. Gets the putback though. Gets a 2-point shot. DiVincenzo to bring the ball down the court. 64-60 Thunder on an 8-0 run in the last 240. Nas backing down the paint. Nas Reed spins, falls down, turnover. Casey Wallace, the corner. Shoot, that's gonna give it away. And Casey Wallace gets a shot to go 66-60. Time out, Timberwolves as the OKC Thunder are on a 10-0 run the last 3 minutes. Got the box score pulled up as Nas Reed. I'm not Nas Reed. Julius Randle has not scored in the second quarter as he's still with 20 points. And Ant has 3 to go in the third, but they're on a struggle bus in this third quarter. Hope you guys are liking the stream here and hope you guys will stay on. So we got here is Julius Randle has 20 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, with Jaden McDaniels has 7 points, four, four. Well, no, he has four fouls. And then Rudy Gobert only has 2 points. Mike Conley has seven, 3 assists, 3 rebounds. And then Anthony Edwards has 16, 6, and um 2. So Anthony Edwards is having a good night so far, but he's at the whole team's been on a struggle bus late to go in the third. Timberwolves have 8 bench points, so not really that high. And then we got the Denver. Oh, Not Denver. Sorry, I'm still stuck in last series. OKC, Chet Holmgren has 6 points, along with 3 rebounds, 2 assists. Jalen Williams has 15 points, along with 6 rebounds, 3 assists, and 4 steals. Isaiah Hartenstein has 12, along to go with 5 rebounds. Gilgeous-Alexander has 18 points, 3 rebounds, 6 assists, and we're back on here with the game. So we're going to take a break from that. 66-60, OKC, 3:46 left to go. Not much more than good basketball game right now. We don't have a blow. We just got a dog fight in this close match. Julius Randle kicked to Naz Reid. They couldn't get it to go, though. Shea gets blocked by Naz Reid. Ant has Van Vliet guarding him. Gets a little push off. Doesn't get a shot to go on the elbow. Williams pushes the ball up the court for OKC. Passes it to Joe. Doesn't get it to go. Ant brings the ball up the court. Ant go to his left hand. Finishes with his right, though. On the left side. Gets it to go. 66-62. 3 left to go. We got a foul on the court. Ant's got to be careful with one tech already. Foul goes on Nickeil Alexander-Walker, I believe. As he's trying to get around Joe, and then he just runs into. Oh, I don't know how Shea got that foul call, but yeah, I really don't know, guys. Got 2 people watching now. Thank you for everyone watching. I think the Timberwolves are going to go challenge the play. So we're going to go back into this as Alexander has 18 points, along to go with 3 rebounds, 6 assists. So he's closing in on a double-double. And then we got Caruso with 3. As he hasn't been showing out that much, but it is what it is. And then we got Joe with 5 off the bench, and then Wiggins with 2 and 3 right here. So yeah, Denver's bench it has been producing lately, as Joe does have that five rebounds right here. That's big. And then um yeah, Jalen Williams has been on the struggle bus lately, but now he's closing on a triple double. So that's good for them. And then Wolves are trying to come back from a little deficit there, and they challenge this play, and I think they're going to get the challenge right. So looks like they're going to be correct, and it's going to be game on. How much free throws has Shea shot? 10 free throws. Shea has shot 10 free throws already. Going to the challenge. You're going to see here what the call is. Going to see the play here. So the Timberwolves got the challenge. Call was overturned, so they got it right, and it's good to go. As they got it correct, and now Shea and Nickeil Alexander-Walker are cousins, and they're going at it in the Western Conference Finals as Nickeil plays for Timberwolves and Shea plays for OKC. Side out of bounds, go for OKC. Van Vliet, it's on the wing, gives it to Wallace. Driving in, kicks to Caruso. to Chet, to Van Vliet, 5. Van Vliet pulls. Van Vliet gets a midi and it's 68 to 62. Nothing better than some good basketball. Anthony Edwards on the free throw line, kicks to Nikhil, pump fakes, Fender flies by, doesn't get the three to go though. Gill just comes up with it. Crosses on the wing, kicks a wide open Van Vliet, top the key, 27-footer, they get the three-pointer to go. OKC is running away with it with a 71 to 62 lead. Gobert, Nas goes to his left hand and smokes the layup and it's OKC ball. Western Conference Finals, OKC, Minnesota Timberwolves. OKC is pulling away. They're up 73 to 62. Say pulls up, gets it to go. They're running away, 11-point lead. And pulls up deep three. Doesn't get it to go. Say brings the ball. Fender falls down. I don't know what they call here. Looks like it's offensive. I'm gonna restart my screen so that we can get it back in live. Hopefully. Thank you guys for all tuning in today to watch OKC versus the Minnesota Timberwolves. Hope you're having a great time as this game is on ESPN tonight. Say goes up. Xander drives, gets a bank to go. 65-75. 108 remaining in the third. Timberwolves have to answer here in the fourth quarter, answer even in the last minute if they want to be able to survive game one and maybe take one steal game on the road. Otherwise, they're gonna have to lock in for game two and maybe tie it up. Looks like Shea Gilgeous-Alexander did get fouled, and he got the and one to go. Let's pull up how much free throws he shot. He's shooting his 11th free throws of the game. Edwards and McDaniels both have 4 fouls, and we have Van Vliet just fouled DiVincenzo. Minnesota has 4 timeouts, and OKC has 3. 76 to 65, 103 remaining. I did not see a foul there on the play, but there is no challenge and side out of bounds for the Timberwolves. Nas Reed, the keel is at the top of the key, corner. Don't know who that is. Might be Minute. The keel, corner, Nas Reed shoots the three in the corner, doesn't get it to go. Timberwolves have gone deep to their bench now. The keel Alexander Walker Shea pulls up elbow, kicks to Wallace though on the wing. Wallace driving, loses it, comes up with it on the ground. We got a jump ball. DiVincenzo and Wallace going to tip it off in the free throw circle. We got a great game here between OKC and the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's been good for most of the third quarter. OKC's kind of ran away with it. Joe's checking in here for OKC for the final 29 seconds left to go. Checks in for Fred VanVleet. As we got a great game brewing. Gobert comes up with the tip as OKC won the tip, but they tipped it right to Gobert. DiVincenzo sent out the play. 3-second shot clock differential. DiVincenzo on the logo. Gets a screen from Gobert now. Pick and roll. DiVincenzo driving, kicks to the corner, a minute. Doesn't get it to go. Gets fouled, though, and he's heading the free throw line to shoot two. That's not Josh Minute, though. That is Jalen Clark. Sorry about that. Excuse me. I thought it was Josh Minute, but I am wrong. All right. Misses the first free throw. Clark misses the first free throw, I should say. OKC's the crowd is getting loud. I can just see. Second free throw all the way. Gets it to go. 10-point game. 7 seconds left to go in the third. Kicks it up. Corner three. Doesn't shoot it though. Williams air balls. That's your third quarter. Actually, you're gonna put .1 on the clock. Throws it in. Can't do anything. Full court heave. Won't do anything though. 76-66. Western Conference Finals. OKC leads. And that's your third quarter. Go through here. Box score. As Julius Randle did not go, or he was scoreless that quarter with 20 points. Anthony Edwards has 18 to go along with OKC scoring 15 points. Hartenstein has 12. Gilgis has 23. And then the bench is producing a lot better than Minnesota Timberwolves. So that's what we got for points. And then we go to rebounds here as Anthony Edwards is closing in on a double-double. And then McDaniels is the second leading rebounder, tied with Nas Reed at 5. Rudy Gobert, I don't know what his deal is, but he's 7 foot something, and he's played 21 minutes and he only has 3 rebounds. So yeah, that's not good for Rudy. Mike Conley has the same amount of rebounds and he's about a foot shorter. They go look at the rebounds down here in the box. You got Jalen Williams closing down a double-double with 7 rebounds, and then to go along with three second place leaders with Hartenstein, Gilgis, and Joe all have 5 as Shea is closing in on a double-double with assists as he has a 7 already. So he's closing on a double-double. We'll see if he gets that triple-double as he's going to need 5 rebounds to go in the fourth quarter. Then we got assists for the Timberwolves as they have not been spreading the ball out as much as the Timberwolves. They do have 12 assists and the OKC has 18. So Mike Conley has 3 and Edwards has 2 as assists are down. And Nas Reed off the bench has 3. Like I said, the bench has not been producing for the Timberwolves as it has been for OKC. That's your box score for the game. Right here, you can see OKC outscored Minnesota 32-18 in the third quarter as both quarters are going back and forth as Minnesota did win the first and second quarter 23-20 and 25 to 24. Coming back to the game, actually, they're showing some highlights and then they're going back to a TV commercial. Thank you guys for tuning in with me and hope you guys are enjoying this. I'm gonna grab a quick drink of water and I'll be back. All right, we're back on here as the third quarter was led. OKC had 32 points that quarter, and Minnesota had 18 to go along with Jalen Williams' big outing. Timberwolves have the ball at a start. Full court pressure by Cruz regarding Randall. Double team. Defense is wide open three on the wing. Shoots it long and gets a big bounce as OKC regains the rebound. Williams on the key. Has smaller Conley. Pulls up on the elbow. Doesn't get to go. Rebound Reed. DiVincenzo. Randall. Backing down. Wiggins gets a triple team. Wide open Walker. Walker for three air balls. Nas Reed, double team, step through, gets blocked, gets his own rebound. DiVincenzo wide open three. DiVincenzo gets a three-pointer to go as Timberwolves got three offensive rebounds that drive. 76 to 69. Anthony Edwards is still on the bench, though, for the Minnesota Timberwolves, as Shea is for OKC. Williams gets a cut in Wallace. Chet in the corner. Gets it to go, and Chet Holtman responds. 79 to 69. Jalen Williams just Conley trying to play some defense and he just smacks DiVincenzo in the eye. Tough, tough break there. DiVincenzo just got in the way from Conley and hit him in the eye. Got 79-69, 10:47 left to go as DiVincenzo actually does have a bloody nose, so that's why the game is stopped. Got a quick drink and then I'll be back. All right, game is back on. 79-69 bench points. OKC is 18 compared to the Minnesota's 15. Minnesota's got their couple bench points there with a lot of their starters on the bench, so the bench stepped up a little bit. Baseline out of bounds for the Timberwolves. Randall has smaller Caruso, fades back and gets it to go. Julius Randall starting to get back to his first half performance. 79-71, 10:30 left to go. Williams to Caruso. Caruso hits the three-pointer, 82-71. DiVincenzo tries to do a reverse, gets it blocked by Chet. Looks like there's a off-ball foul as DiVincenzo tried to go up for a reverse and just gets blocked by Chet. It actually went out of bounds. Maybe. Chet Holmgren has 9 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 blocks. Chet driving in on a smaller air ball. It's a floater. Randall's on out. Go on, small Caruso just loses the ball and poor dribbling. Williams dribbles in, kicks to a Wallace in the corner. Wallace doesn't get to go. Randall with the rebound. McDaniels gets fouled by Williams. Side out of bounds. Ant's still on the bench here in the fourth. He's played 30 minutes this game. Nas Reed gets a little finish around the cup. 9-point game, 73-82. OKC, 9 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. Wiggins almost turns it over. Wallace throws it up to Chet Holmgren. Actually, bounce pass, I should say. Chet gets us some two-hand slam. Conley. Naz Reid tries to go for a dunk and gets fouled on the play. He's going on the line for 2 free throws as Chet Holmgren picked up the foul there. Anthony Edwards checking in. Goes to the scorer's table and is about to check in his second free throw. That was a great ball movement from OKC as the ball was just bounced past the Chet and gets that two-hand slam for uncontested two-hand slam, I should say. Sorry, it's been a long day, so my words aren't coming out as fluently. And Naz Reid gets the first free throw to go. This game is played in Oklahoma City as the first two games to be played there, and then they'll be coming to Minnesota as Minnesota will be in the Western Conference Finals for the second year straight. Naz Reid to shoot the second free throw. And he gets it to go. I believe Dort's driven the ball up the court. It's hard to tell between Dort, Joe, and Wallace, but yeah, it is Dort. Shea checks back in the game too. Chat, pick and roll, gets a turnaround right hand slam, and all things are clicking for OKC, 86-75. McDaniels gives it to DiVincenzo for a 29-footer and it's off the mark. DiVincenzo can't find a three right now to go. Shea shoots a logo three. Was about to get the crowd all hyped up. Ant gets the rebound though. Bringing the ball, 8 minutes left to go. This for the rest of the game, I should say. It was fourth quarter. Gets a screen, picks up his dribble, he's falling back, has to throw it away. Pulls up for three though. Randall chases down the rebound, kicks it out. DiVincenzo kicks it to Reed. 9 seconds. Randall gets blocked, but it is a foul on Wiggins, I believe. Randall's on the line for two to make it another or under 10-point game. 86-75. 7:56 left to go, I believe. That was a great play by Shagan to Holmgren, and he turns around, just throws a right hand slam down. What a play. Randall shoots his first free throw, gets it to go. 10-point game here. Randall has 3 points this second half as he has been quiet that third quarter, and now he's starting to heat up and started scoring via Fiastic backing in. I don't know what I was trying to say there. Randall gets the second one to go, 86-77 as the Timberwolves are trying to hang on, not let OKC run away with a. Timberwolves have shot 21 free throws and OKC has shot 19. Shea pump fakes. Chet Holmgren gets the putback though, 88-77, and in his 11-point game once again. Anthony Edwards gives it to Randall. Randall on the wing, trying to back down Dort. Falls down. OKC gets the ball. Say gets a one to go as he's falling down to the ground. Will that be the dagger? It's 99-77, 7 left to go in the fourth. That was a tough play by Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, and I would say that probably is a foul. That's probably one of the toughest buckets I've seen this whole entire game, if not the toughest bucket. He was halfway falling to the floor and he just finished it and got the and one to fall. As McDaniels, I guess, was brushing on his back. I don't know how he fell to the ground, but He fell to the ground and he put it in. So it's still a weak foul, but he's getting to the free throw line to shoot one. And he gets the and one, finishes off the tough play. And the Timberwolves call a timeout, 91-77. As we're going to break here, I'll be back in 30. All right, we're back here, ready to rumble. We're going to share screen here, show you the box score. Nothing better than a great game one to start out for the Western Conference Finals. We got the Minnesota Timberwolves and we got the OKC Thunder. Here we go. We got the box score. Julius Randle has added 4 points this quarter, added to his 20-point first half, so he has 24 points, 6 rebounds. Jaden McDaniels has 7 points with 6 rebounds. Mike Conley has 7 points, 3 and 3. Anthony Edwards has 18, 8, two shy of a double-double. And then we got Dante DiVincenzo struggling from the 3-point line, 3 for 11, 3 for 13. So he's been struggling today. He has 9 though, and then not much left off the Timberwolves bench. Then we got OKC, all their players besides Dort in double figures for scoring, 15 for Chet, 5 and 3, 15 for Williams, 7 and 4 with 5 steals. And then 12 for Hartenstein. He hasn't scored since half. I don't believe he's played that much. And then 5 rebounds. And then Shea Alexander, 26 points, 5 rebounds, 8 assists, 8 for 24 on 10 for 12 free throws. And then the bench has stepped up too, giving 5 and 6, 5 points or 6 points. And then these two have done minimal scoring, but Wallace has played a lot of minutes. He's played some great defense. He's passed the ball up a lot, giving six assists. And yeah, the Thunder are doing it all right with some great ball movement to start as Chet Holmgren got that easy dunk, and they've got wide open shots as the Timberwolves, not so much. OKC got on the fourth quarter, got a hot start. They're leading 15-11, as you see right here. So OKC comes away, and they need to make some shots down the stretch, and then they'll win the game. Both teams are in bonus, so we'll be seeing free throws on the way out, and hope you guys have a fun time. All right, we're back. Anthony Edwards bringing the ball up the court. Passes to Randall. Randall getting downhill. Goes to his left hand. Can't get it to go, but he gets a putback. 91-79. Minnesota trying to show some life. See if they have any juice for the rest of this game. Try to steal game one on the road. Williams has Edwards guarding him. Kicks it to the Walker. Not Walker, Gilgis. Gilgis has Randall all over him. Spins, get to his right hand, doesn't get to go. Shot clock violation. McDaniels and Chet Holmgren were tied up there, but they gave it a shot clock violation first. Randall gave good defense there. He was all over Shea Alexander as he made it a tough shot for him to shoot, and then shot clock was winding down, and then couldn't do anything there with a violation. Minnesota has 16 turnovers compared to the OKC's 14. OKC has been more sloppy as they barely had any in their game 7 against Denver. Nikhil Alexander Walker falling away, finishes with the left hand. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander bringing the ball up the court. Goes to his right hand, finishes it as no one can stop Shea Gilgeous-Alexander in this game. Nikhil Alexander Walker's driving, kicks the DiVincenzo, pump fakes, can't make it three. He is cold today. DiVincenzo can't find the three in this game, and it has been a struggle bus for him. Shea on the logo. That's McDaniels guarding him. Behind the back. McDaniels all over him. It is a foul. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander's going to the line, shoot two, as it is bonus for both teams. McDaniels picked up his fifth foul, I believe, or maybe he is fouled out. I'm not for sure. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander was just getting into his bag and was going downhill and had McDaniels all over him as he was trying to go finish the shot. Gilgeous at the line to shoot two. Makes the first. Gilgeous is mic'd up for the game tonight, or has sounds of the game as they're tuning in on him. So yeah, he's funny sometimes. Gilgeous misses the second. Randall comes down with it. Edwards bringing the ball up the court. 94-81. 5:15 left to go as McDaniels did foul out with 7 points. Walker in the corner, and Walker gets a three. 10-point game, 5 left to go in the fourth quarter. Shea to bring the ball. He has 8 points, 2 for 9 from three. Gilgeous driving in. Step back on the free throw line, gets it to go. Gilgeous is in his bag right now. No one can stop him on planet Earth as Anthony Edwards bringing the ball down the court. 96-84. Edwards just makes a mental mistake as he loses dribble and goes out of bounds. Gilgeous is just in his own head right now, living in his own head, playing his tune, and getting into a spot and knocking down shots. Say Gilgeous-Alexander is probably going to be the MVP, and he's showing it tonight as they're beating Minnesota Timberwolves by 12. Dort wide open in the corner, gets it to go. 99-84 OKC. Minnesota timeout. We got a great game brewing as it is about over. 4:24 left to go in the fourth. I'm going to pull up the box score again as we got a great game as OKC is pulling away now. All right, we got the box score up now as we got Anthony Edwards with 18 points, 8 rebounds. Julius Randle with 26 points, 8 rebounds. They really don't have anybody in the assist column. Nas Reed, I guess, has 4, but no one can buy a 3 as they're shooting 31% from 3. No one's really shooting that well from the field as they're shooting 35% from the field. The people off the bench has not stepped up as DiVincenzo and Reed are shooting a combined 6 for 25 from 3. So that's not really that good as I mean that's from the field as DiVincenzo's shooting actually they're shooting 5 for what is that? Quick math. 21 from 3. So it's even worse than what I was saying. So yeah, they're not shooting good from the field, but we're gonna move down here. Say he has another 30 piece, 31 points, plus minus of 17 plus side. He has 5 rebounds, 8 assists as he's closing on double double. Williams is still trying to work on his double double as he has not got a single rebound since we've been in the box tonight. Everyone is in the plus minus now for OKC except Wiggins, who's got minimal minutes. But Anyway, OKC tonight is shooting 44% from three and 48% from the field as they have shot 22 free throws, shooting those 77%, and Minnesota shot 21 free throws, shooting 71%. So it's been pretty even on the free throw side. Both teams shooting over 20 free throws, so you can't complain about that. At least it's been a fair game. And then yeah, that's about it. As the first half, it's been a different story. Minnesota took the lead. They were up at halftime. OKC battled back here. OKC battled back in the second half, and they just took a dominating third quarter away from Minnesota. And now they're dominating the fourth quarter. So let's see what the last 4 minutes gives us. Thank you guys for all tuning in tonight. Hope you guys tune in to the end. And yeah, it's about to be a great finish. I'll be on the mic tomorrow. Later though, probably halftime again, as we do we do have church because it's Wednesday, but Miles just tuned in, comment. He said, "What's up, baby?" Got not much tonight besides game one, as OKC is dominating the second half. Just got off of work, tuned in at halftime, trying to give you SGA, Mr. Too Tough. Yeah, SGA is tough. He showed why he's MVP. I can see why he's MVP. He's been a really foul bait in this game, but you know, he's been getting tough shots too, so you gotta give him that. He has another 30-point game. So the only part I don't like about him is his foul baiting, but Minnesota and OKC has shot the same free throws, so you can't complain about that. Or it's 21-22, so it's pretty close. Randall gets to a easy left hand. Gilgis on the free throw, I mean on the logo, 99, 86, 3:55 left to go. Wallace on the wing. Floater, throws it up, action to Williams, and he throws it down for two-hand slam. 101, 86, 3:45 left to go, and I believe that was the dagger of the game, as OKC has taken a tremendous lead in the second half. Reed, deep three. Minnesota still can't find a three. It's a rebounding. It's a rebounding foul or whatever. As Walsh just lobbed it up for Williams, and Williams goes and grabs that and finishes it with two hands. It's been a landslide of the second half, and OKC looks like they're going to take game one. Game two will be played on Thursday night, as I got nothing going on, and we'll be announcing that from the crib. Nas Reed throws it right to the OKC crowd, and this game is over. 101, 86, 3:25 left to go. Minnesota has an ugly 18 turnovers to the points out of turnovers are given. OKC is 28. So it's been ugly for Minnesota. And OKC is just making a pay on the other side of the court. Say Gilgis fades away, has Ant guarding him. Caruso pulls up a wing three. Alex Caruso hits a three, and he's giving the crowd what they want. Crowd's on their feet, and they're white out tonight. Anthony Edwards turns it over. Dort saves it. Williams to Gilgis. Gilgis Alexander driving. Throws to Caruso. Caruso gets swatted by DiVincenzo. This game was great at the beginning of the third quarter until it got out of hand going later in the third, probably like that 5 minute mark. That's what we were thinking about when we saw game seven with Denver Nuggets versus OKC, but then OKC just turns over in the last 3 minutes of the second quarter, and we didn't see daylight after that. Williams missed the corner jumper. Ant has Caruso guarded. Nas Reed gets a screen. Ant has the ball, getting a screen from Nas. Ant's going step back, gives to Nas Reed for a deep three, 28-footer, doesn't need it to go. Minnesota's just trying to shoot threes, not trying to get in the paint, and now that's gonna cost them as they can't make a three. And the Thunder's outscoring the Timberwolves in the second half, 60-38. So this second half has been absolutely Great for OKC and costly for Minnesota. Foul, Naz Reid on Naz Reid or on Jalen Williams. Naz Reid fouled him, and Minnesota just can't shoot threes today. So we're seeing. I don't know why they're trying to shoot him. They need to move the ball a lot more. The ball's sticking, and they're just going isolation. They can't get anything. I did not see anything out of Julius Randle or Anthony Edwards in the second half that made team plays. I've just seen turnovers. A lot of turnovers in the second half from the Timberwolves, and that's going to cost them this game one, as it looked like they might have been able to steal this game going into the third, get out hot, making two turnovers, and then making I mean not two turnovers, making the Thunder called a timeout, but then they just throw too many turnovers, and then OKC gets out on break. Thank you guys all for tuning in tonight. Hope you guys tune in tomorrow in the halftime, as I do have church, and then Thursday will be here for the full game as I'm off of work, and hope to see you here for OKC Thunder versus Minnesota Timberwolves. It looks like OKC is going to take game one of this Western Conference Finals. Winner advances to the NBA Finals, and we're about to have a blast this next couple of weeks with both the East and the Western Conference Finals, and then NBA Finals wrap it up. Hope you guys enjoy this. I'm glad I got YouTube back. I'll be uploading a lot of videos that I did on Instagram, and I'll be transferring them over to YouTube. So now, since I got my ban lifted, can't believe I got that ban on me, but I'm happy to be back. I'm actually thrilled to be back. So now I don't have to do any of that dumb stuff, and I can go straight to YouTube. Thank you guys for bearing with me. Jalen Williams at the free throw line. He has 17 points tonight, 8 rebounds, and 5 assists. You're still trying to work on 2 rebounds, get that double double. Be close here in the last 2 minutes if you can. Timberwolves empty their bench now. It's the start of getting the rest for the last 2 minutes. Anthony Edwards had 7 points in the first, six in the second, five in the third, and then he had zero. So he just slowed down as the day went by or the night. Tanner Shannon comes in with Rob. Both of them are rooks, as Tanner Shannon went to Illinois and Rob Dillingham went to Kentucky. Shout out to them on their great careers in college basketball. And then we got Luka Garza, that's been in the league for a while, from Iowa. We got I really don't know on the OKC's bench right now who's in. Go look at the box score. Oh, we got Josh Minott also in, and then OKC's bench, we got AJ Aja Mitchell, Asom Dang. So far, that's came in. And then the other people have already been in for a little bit. That's been on the court. Casey Wallace has brought huge defense off the bench for OKC. And yeah, we got the benches emptied, and now it's some scrub basketball. So hopefully we can have a better game two, as hopefully it's closer. And Joe got a foul, and he's going to the free throw line. 106-88 here, closing up on game game one of the Western Conference Finals, as OKC is pulling away, or they have pulled away, and they're going to go win. And this game is going to be played at OKC, I believe at 7 or 7:30 on Thursday night. Tomorrow we got the Pacers versus the Denver Nuggets. Nothing better. Pull up the box score right here. Talk about that. Minnesota just got demolished in the second half. As yeah, so we got the box score. Finish it out here. Rob Dillingham has the ball. Driving, gets to his right hand, can't get it to go. It's been sums up the Minnesota Timberwolves' day, as they're missing every shot they shoot in the second half. Jones gets it to go in the corner for three. 111-88, as this game is a blowout now, as it does not seem like that. Timberwolves are shooting 15 for 50 from three as the Thunder have only shot 23s as they're shooting 10 for 20, whole 50%. And it shows that this league doesn't need to shoot many threes to be able to win games and even blow out games. If you shoot too many threes, you're going to lose. That's why the Celtics lost the series as they couldn't shoot in the first and second games. Van Vliet on the wing for three, and now the Thunder have shot over 50% from three, as is 114 to 88, and that's going to be your ball game. Ice whiteout tonight for OKC, and they're showing why they are the number one seed as they absolutely beat down Minnesota tonight 114-88 as they beat them the second half as they outscored Minnesota by I don't even know how much, but Minnesota was leading at halftime. That's all I know. It's at homeroom tonight. Yeah, we'll start with OKC since they win. So at home tonight had 15 rebounds. I mean, 15 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists go along with his 2 blocks. Jalen Williams had 19 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists, 5 steals. That's a stat to look at right there, as he did have that five. That's a good number to have. Might be his actually one of his best steal games of the playoffs. They have Hardenstein, who barely played the second half. He got 12 points, 5 rebounds, and then Shea ended with another 30 piece. He ended with 31, not 5 and 9, so he's one shy of a double double, 1 assist shy. Dort only had 5 to go along with um, Kendrick Williams. I have no clue. I've never heard of this kid. He had 8 points, 3 rebounds. Go along with Caruso's big night of knocking 3 for 3 down for three, 9 points, 3 rebounds. And then Joe had 7, and then that's it for OKC. They also did shoot down here 50% 52% from three, 50% from the field, 80% from the free throws as they shot 21 from 26. Then we got Minnesota. Julius Randle had 28 points, 8 rebounds, as he did only have 8 points in the second half. I believe all of those points were in the fourth quarter. Jalen McDaniels had Jaden McDaniels had 7 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, as he had to struggle the second half. Gobert, I don't know how you only have 3 rebounds being 7 foot, but I guess that's what it is. I guess it is what it is. As Mike Conley had 7 points, he had 3 rebounds, and he's like 6 foot something. So that's just insane to see these two guys had the same amount of rebounds. And then we got Mike Conley, 7 points. Anthony Edwards ended with 18, one shy of a double double, 9 rebounds, 3 assists. Plus minus a negative 23. That was ugly. And then Dante DiVincenzo had 9 points, but he shot 3 for 12 from three. Nikhil Alexander Walker had 8 points. And yeah, just ugly. I don't know how you let this kid play 6 minutes and he gets 2 rebounds compared to Rudy Gobert's 3, but that's just ugly. I don't know how you let that happen. So 114-88. OKC won the game. They won game one. This game would be game two is played at OKC on Thursday. Then we have Minnesota later in the week or on the weekend for games three and four. Hope you guys like the cast. Thanks for tuning in with me and see you tomorrow, hopefully. Thank you for watching Isaiah C. Olson commentating show, and we're out for the night.